All right, everybody. Welcome to the Faithful Bathroom. We're out of our environment just a little bit for this video today, but I had a few day trip. I had a long night of sleep, and I have this crazy beard, this creation on my face that I'm not comfortable walking around like this. This is kind of all natural after a couple days of not really taking care of it too terribly much due to work. And I'm going to show you the tools and the process that I use to go from looking like this to this. We're going to get into it right after this. All right, so first we need to know what tools we're going to be using to change this thing on my face. And after we're done, I'm going to be able to call it a luscious beard. So first and foremost, I'm going to need a wash. So today I'm going with the Char Wash from Manbeard. And you can't see it very well because the label is getting kind of washed off here. But this is a new activated charcoal wash that Manbeard has put out, and I got a release bottle and I wanted to try it out and test it and see how it goes. I've used it a few times. I really like it, so I'm going to use it for this video today. So I'm going to wash my beard with a Char Wash. I'm going to follow up with a co-wash. I haven't washed or co-washed in quite a few days, so I just want that nice reset for my beard. And so I'm going to follow up with a co-wash, and today I'm going with Honest Ape, Dutch Wash, Dutch co-wash, and it's a nice thick co-wash, so I like to use that every once in a while, and I switch my co-washes a lot. For the purpose of this video, I'm going with Honest Ape's Dutch Wash. Then I'm going to apply a beard oil, and I'm in the process of testing for a company right now, so I'm just going to utilize their products. I don't want to put anything else in my beard, so I can get a full review aspect and feel of this company. So I'm going with Norsman, and I'm going with the Odin's Voyage. So we got Norsman's beard oil. I'm going to put this in. Odin's Voyage is the scent. It's like Nordic Seas. It's just a nice scent. I like it. I started with a butter, and then I got the oil and the balm to go with it. So then I'm going to follow up with the balm from Norsman as well. And a couple of the tools that I use, I have a blow dryer that I'm going to use. I have a couple different combs. Sometimes they do different things for me, so I just like to have a couple handy just in case. You can see I got a wide tooth on one end, fine on the other. One's a Kent comb, one's a Chicago comb. This is a very lightweight carbon fiber comb. I have a different selection of brushes, Beard Octane's Detangler brush, Luxurious Bastards Detangler. They both have the detangles bristles in them, the harder bristles, and they also have a boar bristle for finishing touches there. And then I have a round brush in case I have any curls I can't get out. I can apply a little bit of heat and get the curls out with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually wet my beard and wash it with the charcoal wash. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to then put in my co-wash, let it sit 3 to 5 minutes. A lot of times, we hear 5 minutes, and I definitely recommend 5 minutes. When we're in the shower or we're in a hurry, we don't necessarily have 5 minutes. So I really like to get that 3-minute minimum, but I tend to go for 5 minutes. So think of a goal and then think of a stretch goal. I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes just because I'm standing here making a video. So I'm going to go wash my beard. I'm going to go co-wash my beard. And I'm going to rinse my co-wash out with colder water. I wouldn't say it's going to be ice cold, but if you like ice cold, go for ice cold. It's beneficial. But I'm going to go for just lukewarm to on the colder end, whatever my faucet puts out here when I'm washing, just turning it onto the cold and rinsing it all out. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, I'm fresh and clean. I've been washed, I've been co-washed, I rinsed it out. So now I'm just gonna grab a comb here. I'm just gonna comb it through, get those hairs spread apart a little bit. And I'm looking at my mirror right over the phone, so don't mind the eye contact. And I just brush it, you know, up, get any tangles out if there is any, get some blood flowing through there, through the skin. Brush it how we got it. And I kind of just leave it like this. No big deal, right? Because now we're going to take some beard oil. We're going to spread it all up in the beard. And right now, I would say I'm probably 60% dry to 75% dry. I don't really know how you measure it, to be honest with you. I'm not dripping water. I took the towel, patted it around. Take your normal amount of beard oil, get it in your hands here. I tend to focus on the chin area because this is what is the driest area for me, and what can cause itching is this chin area right here. And so I like to focus in on there and then kind of just massage it through the rest. And when I say 60 to 75% dry, yes, oil and water do not mix. But my beard is extremely fine. The hair is fine. It's not like coarse hair. It's fine hair. So my beard dries extremely fast. So I have to leave it a little bit wet just to get this oil in and let it sit and soak up for a little bit to really get the benefits of it. And that kind of goes back to why it's nice to have a bunch of different ideas and people showing you their routines, is because everybody's beard's a little bit different. And with fine hair, I don't have as much time as somebody's beard that is coarse and doesn't dry as fast. Mine will dry naturally extremely fast. So I'm just getting a little bit of beard oil in there. I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to start brushing it out, hitting it with the blow dryer, and I'll show you that right here in 5 minutes. All right, so we have a 5-minute dry time with the oil sitting in it. And as you can see, I have a huge wave right here where my cheeks lay down, but then everything else puffs out. And I'm gonna get rid of that and show you how I do that. So I'm gonna grab my blow dryer. So I got this blow dryer just off of Amazon here, 20 bucks or something like that. I got this diffuser on there. It's gonna kind of grab the air, shoot it down at an angle like that. And here's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go low heat, low air. Again, my beard dries fast, so I don't get a lot of heat put onto it, because if I do, it gets really stringy and dried out and frizzy. I don't want that, and oil doesn't really fix that solution for me personally. So I'm going low heat, and I'm going low fan speed. To start, what I'll do is I'll grab either this brush here, or I'll grab this brush here. It just depends on the day. I just grab one and pick. So I'm gonna go with Luxe today and turn my blow dryer on low. Sorry about the noise, but you'll get to see what I do here. Low speed. And so I like to separate the hair right on my jawline where I have that curl, and just kind of blow dry up, going up with the hair to get it just kind of straighten out and lay. And then I like to go right in here on this crease and come down with this bottom side of the hair. So I'm going to go up, and then down. Switch the hands over. Going to kind of grab that jawline crease, go up. And then take this, go down. Some of it starts falling down, no big deal. Alright, so now I look even more crazy, right? But my hair's starting to get the air through it, it's starting to get dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go down with a little bit of heat, and I'm going to go pretty close like this just to get this hair that's curling right here. I'm going to try to get it to straighten out as I go down. So as you can see, a world of difference from one side to the other right now, right? World of difference so far. So let's just continue with this side here. All right, so you can see we got the waves, or the curls pretty under control. I'm pretty happy with that so far, but we still see a little bit here where this hair is curling out. And we see a little bit here, and then we kind of have my jawline a little bit. So we got some of it out, and for the most part, the front's pretty good. I don't mind that. But what I want to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of that balm. I'm going to get it in there, and then I'm going to grab my round brush and just kind of round brush right here and apply some heat just to kind of get to pull this out a little bit and pull it straight. So we're going to grab some balm here. I'm just going to get, your normal amount. I don't want to say how much because I feel like we all use a little bit different of amount, but experiment with your balms. Actually, I have, between different companies and testing and things like that, I have different amounts with each company that I find that works good between, harder hold balms or softer hold balms. I feel like this is a softer hold balm for me, so I don't necessarily get exact the hold that I would like out of it, but I want to stay true to the reviewing process and only use the company that I'm reviewing this week. So getting a little bit that didn't. All right, so we're gonna get that through there. I'm just gonna brush it to get it spread out, get any chunks that we might have that I don't spend a lot of time. I'm also finding my hands, I don't. All right, so we got that brush through. So now I'm just gonna grab some heat. I'm gonna grab the round brush, kind of heat it out and see what our finished product looks like. So let's do that right now. So brush right on the wave, and I'm gonna go up just a tad, kind of grab some tension on there, and I'm gonna go straight on the hair with the hair dryer. So as you can see, it kind of pulls it out like that, but then if you go down with the round brush, working on getting that wave out. So there you can see we have more of a straight line coming down, and then you see where the length kind of stops compared to the rest of the beard. And so we can kind of just curl that in, get it to blend in with the rest here. So you can see how straight this one side is. There's a little bit of flyaways, but nothing that some balm can't fix. But then you have the wave over here. So let's see if we can get it out of this side. All right, so as you can see, as far as straightness, I have some flyaways that can be fixed with balm, but as far as straightness coming down, it looks pretty straight. I would be happy with that. I walk out of the house just like that. I can't see the bottom of my beard. The phone is blocking it, so I don't know how that looks. I would probably normally throw in just a little bit of mustache wax with a lighter hold balm like this, so my mustache can kind of go where it needs to go. I would try to get it to stay like that, basically, with some mustache wax. And then I could grab, you know, like the wide tooth here and just kind of finish off some of my styling that I like. Just kind of like that, realistically. And the angle you hold the comb at like this against your face can have a benefit on what your hair does too. So I have curls that come out, so I need to get it to curl in towards my face, basically. And then I kind of just go with my hands. Hands are a great tool, and if you have a high hold or a medium hold balm that's going to kind of hold that in place, this is kind of what you can get with your finished product. You can go back with cold air and kind of lock it all in. My recommendation, if you're going in with cold air, is to hold the blow dryer straight like this and go down, so you're pushing that hair down. And I'll just kind of show you what it does when I do that. So then I would grab my comb again and just kind of comb through. It's feeling really well. But what I get when I use some cold air sometimes is I get what's happening on this side. You see some of those little hairs starting to curl back out. You know, so I would need to either go back with the round brush and some heat, or use like a little bit heavier of a hold balm. But I'm gonna leave that for video purposes. So that's why I don't necessarily finish with cold air all the time. It realistically depends on how I styled. This is the process I'm using now that seems to work really good for me personally. It also depends on the product I'm using. Some product I can do that to lock the product down. Some, if it's not a tight hold or a heavy hold, you can see this where it starts to not hold because of that cold breeze coming through and blowing it around. Same thing if you get in the car and the air conditioner is like blowing like up in your face. I've experienced that before as well. So this is basically how I would feel walking out for the day and be like, you know what, it's pretty straight down. I like that. It didn't take me very long, and just a slight few tools to use. So I hope this can help some of you guys out. Again, the before and after is absolutely crazy in my mind. So there's proof that products work and tools work to go for the thing that you're looking for. So accept the beard that we have, figure out how to style it and take care of it the correct way, and you guys can all have nice looking manes up on your face. So I hope this video helps somebody out. If it does, give it a share. Try this process. I know a couple people I've shared this with have tried it and loved it and think it works great for them. So try it out and let me know if it works for you or how your process might be a little bit different. We all do it different, and that's okay. But the only way to find what works for you is to see how everybody else does it and then experiment. So let me know what you guys think, and until I talk to you guys again soon, grab your coffee that I don't have, grab your bang that I don't have, spread the love in the community, stroke your mane, and God bless you all.